Julie Gunn here on the mechanics of manifestation. In my last video, I promised to give you an update in a video about what it means to have or to be in a high vibrational set point. So today we will explore the map of consciousness by David Hawkins, a wonderful man that was on the planet, no longer here in the physical. Nonetheless, you can Google him and get all of his information, listen to his information, and get the map of consciousness. This is something that he worked on when he was on planet Earth. It's an absolutely beautiful strategy, and I've used it for several years now in testing where I'm at in my manifestation abilities and capabilities, and in where I'm at on that vibrational scale. His scale is called the map of consciousness, and it runs from 0 to 1,000. 0 being the low end of the vibrational set points, where you would find shame, guilt, apathy, anger, fear, even pride. Courage is getting up there at the 200 mark. So that is becoming higher. Willingness to learn and to understand and to become more self-realized is at the 300 mark. Acceptance, 350. So when you use 500 is where you find love. So this is something that I've used to measure where I'm at in my manifesting journey. So what do you suppose, if you're listening to a lot of videos, there's lots of stuff out there on YouTube to listen to. What do you suppose you're manifesting when you're listening to things that are not so positive? Well, you're down in the low 200s. Fear. Some of these things that we listen to are designed to provoke fear. So it's best to try to find, forget trying, it's best to do and look for positive videos that will help manifest you up into the high vibrational set points. Because when you do your practice, many gurus will tell you to do your meditation in the morning. This is a perfect spot to do meditation. Very peaceful. You hear the birds singing. Depending on what season, you'll hear the crickets. Right now, we're hearing the frogs talking to each other. Absolutely beautiful. So you find a lovely spot. You do your manifesting in the morning, in your meditations. But what's happening, it's great to do that and great to set the intention for your day so that you have an absolutely awesome day. But what happens with the rest of your day? You're still manifesting, right? So that's when this technique of analyzing your thoughts comes in. And if it's not a positive thought, and if it's you're beating yourself up for whatever reason, you must discard that thought. Find the source and then discard it. Gently do this with yourself. Now, what I have done to help tame the mind is to look at it like a game being played on planet Earth. Many of the gurus of the day believe that that is exactly what's happening. We have all the stories out there. Good versus evil. Gog versus Magog. All of these taglines. What do they really mean? And yes, as we go through our day, we can feel ourselves slipping into the very high vibrational set points, celebrating really wonderful things that are happening to us and our loved ones and our friends. And then all of a sudden, we see something not so good, maybe on the way to work, and an accident, and that may trigger something in us. Maybe perhaps we were in an accident, and that triggers some fear, and we go down into a lower vibrational set point. That's when you need to work on those things. And you can do it with your eyes open, driving down the road. You can take that thought and go, that's not what's happening to you. Send love to those that you see on the side of the road, encouragement. And if you're a Reiki person and you deal in energy healing, send them some healing love. Connect in and send them well wishes as you drive on. And then build your set point back up into that love energy, which sits at the 500 mark. All of the masters say that you will manifest great things at those set points. So a lot of them will not tell you, though, that you're manifesting no matter what. So if you're not in the high vibrational set points, you're going to manifest where you're at on the scale. So if you look at it like a game, you're playing a game. What side are you on? Whose team are you playing for? Are you out there batting 1,000 for the good guys? Or are you down in the lower vibrational set points and feeding the negative stream of consciousness? There are the 3 streams going on. There's the dark, lower vibrational set point. There's the neutral, and there's the high vibrational set point. Many people in the New Age movement talk about light workers coming to the planet to change things. What team are you playing for? That scenario really works well for me because it's, again, a mind game with your own mind. When you're dealing with mind, many people are in that logical mind. You need to trigger yourself out of that and into the heart. So ways of doing that is to perceive it as a game. And then remember, whose team are you on? And who are you manifesting for? It makes it a little bit more fun. And it also helps you to understand that you are working towards a greater good to manifest beautiful things for the planet. As your mind goes into overdrive in the higher vibrational set points and your heart is open to manifesting beautiful things, your consciousness and stream of consciousness connects up with those that are doing the same thing. My group of friends, run a meeting each week to manifest beautiful things for ourselves and the planet at large. So we work towards having beautiful things happen. Now, the greats say that before anything can happen in the physical reality, this third dimensional reality, we first must experience it in the mind. I also want to tell you that you have to experience it in the heart as well. The mind can trip you up, and there's that little voice in the back, that subconscious mind, that has the programming in it that will come in and try to tell you something different. So you need to work on that. Each idea comes up, each thought comes up, analyze it. Whose team is it on? If it's not on the positive team and you're looking to make great things happen for you and your family and the planet at large, then your responsibility is to work on that and get rid of that thought. Well, transmute it. Ask the divine to come in and make it a beautiful thing, because energy is always there. So you need to understand that the thoughts are not ever going to go away. They're always going to be there. But you can train the mind and the subconscious mind to look for the positive thoughts and make a little game out of it. And you will go so far to manifesting beautiful things and be much more lighthearted as you go through your days. The goal is to be in peace, joy, love. Those are where it's at. Then you will manifest beautiful things. And you'll be well on your way to enlightenment, to self-realization, which is in the 700 to 1,000 level set point. So we want to honor David Hawkins for coming up with this scale for us to measure ourselves and work on making ourselves and the planet at large a better place. We, the people on my team, believe that we are creating our own reality. And we are looking to create a brand new world with beautiful things happening, and for all of the struggle to go by the wayside, and for beautiful things to happen to all of those people on the planet. That's our goal. And in later videos, I will get into the very goals that we are working on to manifest these beautiful things. So, another thing that I like to talk about is some of my people that I've worked with in the past have been stuck, and myself as well. We're all sometimes get stuck in a certain thing, and we have to get unstuck. Part of that is looking at that thought in the mind and seeing what's going on, and is it the same recurring thought, which will give you an indication that you have more work to do, more inner work to solve it. But you want to understand something. I call it the hamster wheel of the mind. You have to get that hamster wheel of the mind cleansed out and replace the thoughts with something beautiful. Once you've taken the thought and put it aside for the divine creator to make anew, make beautiful, you tell your mind you're not allowed to go back to it. So if it's coming back, more work to do. You need to analyze on a deeper level, why is that thought coming back after you've done a lot of work? Is there something that you're gaining from rehearsing or revisiting that thought? Are you perhaps gaining something from your inner circle? Are you perhaps playing the victim with that thought? A woe's me kind of story. Because you have to understand that these are all trigger points, and it's a built-in thing. It has to do with our belief systems that have been installed in our mind. When we come into the planet, we're blank. We're a sponge. We absorb. Our parents and those that are closest to us help mold who we are as people and give us a set of belief systems to operate by. So many people just skip through life thinking that that's just what it is. In the journey of self-realization, you must analyze all of those thoughts and all of those belief systems. It's a journey. Perhaps some of those belief systems are exactly that. Look at the words. It's a belief system. A belief is just a thought that isn't necessarily true. So you need to find out whether these belief systems that you're running, that are running the show in you, are really valid now. You know, we're growing up. We're taking our adulthood seriously. We're taking the stewardship of planet Earth seriously. So in doing so, we need to go into the belief systems and analyze whether they're serving us any good. You don't blame and shame, because then you go down into the hundreds. You thank those that gave you what you needed to get to this point, and be grateful. Even though some of them may have harmed you in a physical and emotional way, you have to come to terms with that. And I will go into that in many other videos, many techniques to help you do that. Because holding resentments blocks the operation of the heart, and it can get stuck in your body, in your physical body, and create disease, which is dysfunction, which inhibits your ability to climb the scale of the map of consciousness and be free of disease. So it's very important to really analyze where you're at and be easy on yourself and understand that it's a journey and that you need to ask the divine creator or whomever you're calling your higher power, the energy that is and always will be, for help. Call in that energy and ask them or that energy to help you move forward and learn new things, and ask for the signs and synchronicities in your life. You may have a person that you keep running into that has little words of wisdom, and you're not really connecting in and listening to it. That's a synchronicity. That's something you need to pay attention to. So as you move through life and these things are happening, open your mind and your heart up and see what that person has to offer for you. It may be a quick visit, and they may help you understand or move forward and make a leap into a new level of consciousness, and you may never see them again. They may have been written into your story to wake you up or to jar you in a way where you can move forward and get unstuck. So with what I do is I've intentionally discussed this with the divine creator, and I've asked the divine creator to give me synchronicities and messages through numbers and numerology. And I've asked for the things to be manifest in these realities. If I see the same thing or the numbers 3 times, or hear that story or that intel, as some would call it, 3 times, then I take it at face value. And I then will do more study and understand that it is a clue or communication from the divine that I am to listen to that. So you need to figure out a way to have direct communication with the divine creator, with your higher power, whomever, however you word that. I like to call it the divine creator because I feel that that is less triggering to people. It is less triggering to me. And let's face it, we're all operating from that base of our own consciousness. So I'm hoping that that will resonate with you. But if you'd like to use a different word for that higher power, then you can insert that word there. Whatever works for you. The purpose of these videos is to bring your consciousness up into a higher vibrational set point so that we can manifest together and manifest beautiful things. We are looking to create a new world. The time is now. And there's many things out there, videos and stories and whatnot, that have been put through and down on paper throughout the ages, that we're waiting for someone to come. Well, we're waiting for ourselves. No one's coming. No one. You are waiting for yourself. The journey on planet Earth is to learn to become better people. to learn to be self-realized, to understand that every move that we make has an effect on the collective consciousness of the planet. So when you're driving down the road, be loving and kind and ask the divine for safety. Ask your angels to travel with you, and you'll have a much easier time of it. And change the negatives into positives. I have many people as I go through life always complaining about the traffic. It's one of my biggest pet peeves. I've lived all over the United States, in 9 states. Some of them have been very heavy traffic, and I used to travel into New York a lot. Now there's your traffic, okay? There isn't much traffic around here, but I hear them saying it all the time. So in our group settings, I decided it was time to change that reality of complaining about traffic. Guess what? When you see a lot of traffic in your area and it seems like more than normal, be grateful. That means economy is moving. People are making money. People are enjoying their life. They're out getting things that they need. And the people that are in the shops serving them are making money. And the companies that are there are making money. It's a good thing. If there were no traffic and you easily got to go everywhere without seeing anyone, that would be a scary thing and not a good thing. So look at the silver lining. When you see traffic, just enjoy it and feel the energy of the people. And if it's anxiety and scariness, breathe into it. Take some deep breaths and send love into that consciousness. Be the person that's going to change it. It's very possible to do so. And be grateful. We're moving forward and we're doing it at a fast pace. And we would like all of you to come with us and manifest beautiful things. So stay in your heart and manifest awesome things for you and yourself. We're manifesting all the time. Remember that. So what you feel today and what you think today and what you say today creates your tomorrow. So we'll move again into more videos to help you move along. Come join the team. Come help manifest the new earth. We're here to stay, and it's going to be beautiful. We're moving into a light age. We have been waiting for this for many years, decades, centuries. So it's exciting to be on planet Earth now. Feel that energy. Where is that? Where are those words? That's up in reason, acceptance, willingness, joy, love. Love the traffic. It's good. Just slow down. Enjoy it. Take extra time. And if you're late for whatever it is, you were meant to be late. Just take some deep breaths and enjoy it. It's so beautiful here in Western North Carolina. So enjoy that. And wherever you hail on planet Earth, see the beauty and send her love too. This is Julie Gunn, working with you on the path to manifesting a beautiful future and a beautiful now for you. We'll see you in the next video. Feel free to share and follow. See you soon. Happy manifesting, everyone. Thank you.